Hey, 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 my beautiful peeps. And this is me coming live. This is actually the episode from Wi-Fi Fridays that's supposed to be happening on Friday. And I was a little bit tired, so I allow myself to rest. So thank you so much for everybody who reached out to me and just wishing me a good time to replenish my energy. Believe it or not, when we are speaking on these massive stages, we are actually given a lot of energy. So it's great to have some time to replenish it. So I'm super excited today with the topic because today we are going to be talking about you've got the eyes, but where are the buys? And before we dive in, I just wanted to celebrate you for stopping by, for constantly coming into these lives. Because again, if you are here, there is something that is calling you. You are here to grow, to evolve. It tells me that you are the creator in this in your life. You are not just the observer, and that's a beautiful thing. So today we are talking about how a lot of creators, how a lot of coaches, healers, online creators are posting a lot, and what happened. Sometimes they receive the comments, sometimes they receive the likes, but there are no buys that are generated from that. And I wanted to dive deeper into that, and I wanted to start from something super, super important. And it's how do we show up online? Because again, it's not just we are talking at people, we are actually connecting with them, right? And everybody has their own jam of connecting with others, whatever it is, right? Somebody feels the good connection through video, somebody feels good connection through just post or something valuable that they deliver. Again, we are here to give some kind of value. So if you are posting something, that means that there is a message that you want to deliver to somebody who your message is important. And a lot of times we want to be very intentional when we are posting. We are not posting just to post, but we are posting to really connect with the people who might be searching for the information that we are posting, right? And what I notice a lot of times, coaches are posting something, have a wonderful day, and maybe even posting their stories, but there is no call to action. So, this is the first thing that I would invite each one of you to have, meaning that if you already took your time to deliver the content, have the easy next action step, because people are not going automatically search for who we are, what we are helping, right? Give them some simple step to take in order to connect with you, whatever it is. And the simple step would be subscribe to my YouTube channel, or follow me on Instagram, or here is my free resource that you can tap to, right? Join my Facebook community. Give them the easy first step. I'm talking about simple, easy step compared to, okay, here is my calendar, book the time with me. Before people actually are committed to book the time with us, they really want to understand what we are all about, how we are helping. So give them something simple to taste, right? The same thing as when we are going to Costco, right? A lot of people can relate when we go to Costco, and there are people who are just giving us the taste of the products, right? And once we taste, then we say, this is something I like, and I want to grab that box, right? So the same thing here. We want to give them the simple first step that bring them into our space. So my invitation is, each time you are posting, have the easy call to action to them. Second thing is connection, because connection converts, connection equal currency. We want to develop the relationship with people who are watching us or consuming our content, because a lot of times we are thinking, okay, I just went online, I just showed up, I had X amount of views, more people are following me, That's enough in order for them to take the action steps. Well, we are actually supposed to take another step forward, right? Meaning, how do you connect with these potential buyers? How do you actually showing up, showing the initiative to solve their problem? And when I say about that, we are connecting either via email if we have already the email list, or we connect through the DMs, right? And sometimes people are saying, well, but it's awkward to connect to the DM. So we are not randomly connecting with the people. What we are doing, we're either inviting them into our Facebook community if we already created the Facebook group, or we can just see whoever comments on our particular content or whoever likes anything what we are sharing. And it has to be very free flowing message, something saying, hey, thanks so much. I saw you liked my post on X, Y, and Z. Was there anything that stood out to you that you liked it, right? And if they commented, we obviously want to address their comment. We want to reply. Again, we are building the relationships. This is something that a lot of people are missing because, like I said, they are acting just with a strategy where, okay, I go, I post, I deliver, and I sit and wait. Well, this is not the best way to really convert the eyes into our buys. So again, first step, have the clear call to action. Second step is to really start connecting with them through DMs, through the email system, something that we can actually see people for who they are and know exactly what is the third step is know exactly how we can solve their problem. Because a lot of times we are addressing many issues and people are confused, they do not know exactly what we are helping them with, right? So if anybody is watching right now, I'm focusing on online coaches, healers, and creators who want to bring more clients and business into their life. Obviously, money, right? But what I wanted to say is it clear when we are talking? Are we really addressing the problem that we are solving, right? But maybe because people love what we are sharing, but they are still not understanding 100% how we can help them. Or maybe they already burnt out with another program that they've been enrolled to and they haven't created the results that they desired, right? So it's our job to really lean on and listen what people are looking for, because the more we know what people are looking for, the easier it is for us to connect and to serve them. Because what I notice, a lot of coaches and healers, they are creating the programs without actually tapping into what is my client looking for, what is my audience want from me, right? So we want to connect, and then we want to ask people what would be helpful for you. What is something that would be really moving the needle in your area, whatever you're looking for, right? When we collect these polls, when we collect the surveys, when we are actually talking to people and asking what would be something useful for you, then we go and we create the program, we create the mini training, something that we know that there are already people who are curious about that particular problem solution and somebody who is willing to invest in themselves, right? So these are very important pieces. And I know that this is simple, but it's not easy because, again, a lot of times our energy is scattered. We have tons of things on our agenda. We have the long list and we do not even know where to start from. And we are just kind of jumping from one thing to another thing. And we are not creating any results because, again, the more laser focused we become on one specific thing that we are doing, right? For instance, by the end of this month, I would like to book X amount of consults. How do I do that, right? Then you focus yourself. what are the ways I bring people into my space, whether I'm running the workshop, I'm doing the masterclass, I'm doing the challenge. If I'm not going that into the masses yet, then I'm talking individually to people and I'm inviting them, right? So there has to be some simple plan, simple structure, simple system into the place in order to understand. We are not just throwing the numbers in the air and expecting that things are just going to turn in our favor, right? The more clear and the more specific we become, the easier it is for us to solve and have the next step with our clients. What we are taking them through what journey. All right, so I trust this training was helpful. This mini Vibe High series that I continue just popping in. I know that people are listening. I know that it might resonate with you. And for anybody who is curious why my results are not where they supposed to be, what is missing, what is the disconnect, I have this amazing quiz. See, I'm having the CTA, call to action. And my call to action for everybody, just take that test, take that quiz and see what is something that missing in your client flow, what is something that missing you to tap into that cash abundance. All right, thank you so much for joining in. If you're watching live, a comment, please share. I know there are other people who might benefit from that, because sharing is caring. The more we are given, the more we are receiving. We are just activating the law of circulation. So just share, comment, and if anybody is watching in the replay, just comment replay so I know you tuned it, and wishing you lots of success. Because again, if you have the simple plan in the place, if you have a clear call to action, if you know exactly who are your people, if you connect with them and you lead them properly, you are going to have the bias. All right, all the best, lots of love, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.